The royal guards of Buckingham Palace are renowned for their unshakable discipline, a symbol of history, tradition, and military precision. These guards, standing motionless in their iconic red tunics and bearskin hats, represent centuries of British heritage and unwavering professionalism. Their ability to remain composed under any circumstance is a testament to their rigorous training and dedication. However, one tourist, Ethan Carter, thought he could challenge this reputation. Fueled by reckless arrogance and sheer stupidity, Ethan decided to test the guards' resolve by driving his rental SUV toward one of them. He believed the guard would react or move out of the way, but he was gravely mistaken. As Ethan accelerated, the guard remained steadfast, issuing a firm command, "Stand back." Panicked, Ethan lost control of the vehicle, crashing into metal barricades. The incident, captured by onlookers and shared widely on social media, quickly went viral. While Ethan faced legal consequences and public humiliation, the Royal Guard stood tall, unshaken, and unbothered, embodying the very discipline Ethan had sought to undermine. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of respect and the consequences of arrogance. Ethan Carter, a tourist visiting Buckingham Palace, made a reckless and dangerous decision that would change his life forever. Fueled by arrogance and a misguided sense of bravado, Ethan decided to challenge the discipline of the Royal Guards. Leaning against his rental SUV, he scoffed at the guards, calling them robots, and betting they would move if he nudged them with his car. Ignoring his friend's warnings, Ethan got behind the wheel, determined to scare the guard and capture a viral video. As he pressed the gas, the SUV lurched forward, but the guard remained motionless, issuing a commanding "Stand back." Panicked, Ethan lost control, swerving and crashing into metal barricades. The crowd gasped, phones recording every moment of his humiliation. The Royal Guard, unshaken and expressionless, stood tall while Ethan was dragged from the car by police, handcuffed, and slammed against the hood. His friends, who had initially laughed, now watched in silence, still filming. Ethan's reckless stunt not only led to his arrest, but also turned him into a global laughingstock as the incident went viral. This moment of poor judgment highlighted the stark contrast between Ethan's foolishness and the guard's unwavering professionalism. The incident involving Ethan Carter and the Royal Guard outside Buckingham Palace unfolded with dramatic and humiliating consequences. Ethan, determined to prove his misguided point, slid into the driver's seat of his rental SUV, ignoring his friend's uneasy protests. With a smirk, he tapped the gas, inching the vehicle forward, convinced the guard would react or step aside. The crowd, initially unaware of his intentions, began to notice as the SUV moved closer to the guard. Someone screamed, "Oh my God, is he serious?" Just as the car crossed an invisible line, the Royal Guard sprang into action. With precision and authority, he shifted his rifle and issued a commanding "Stand back." The force of the guard's voice stunned Ethan, causing him to panic. In a moment of sheer recklessness, he slammed the gas pedal, losing control of the SUV. The vehicle swerved wildly, tires screeching as the crowd scrambled to safety. A woman yelled for her children to move back, while Ethan's friend Matt recorded the chaos, his phone shaking violently. The SUV crashed into metal barricades with a deafening crunch, the impact deploying the airbags and leaving Ethan dazed and disoriented. The crowd, now fully aware of what had happened, began recording every detail of the scene. The Royal Guard, however, remained unshaken, standing tall and expressionless, as if nothing had occurred. Ethan, humiliated and defeated, was met with the sound of heavy boots approaching. Metropolitan police officers, who swiftly arrested him. As he was dragged from the car and pinned against the hood, the crowd erupted in laughter and cheers, capturing his downfall on their phones. The guard, still motionless, became a symbol of discipline and composure, while Ethan's reckless actions turned him into a global spectacle. This moment of poor judgment not only led to his arrest, but also ensured his humiliation would be immortalized on the internet, serving as a stark reminder of the consequences of arrogance and disrespect. The aftermath of Ethan Carter's reckless decision to intimidate a royal guard outside Buckingham Palace was nothing short of humiliating. After crashing his rental SUV into the metal barricades, Ethan sat dazed in the driver's seat, the airbags deflating and the smell of burnt fabric filling the air. Through his blurry vision, he saw the crowd, dozens, if not hundreds of people, staring, whispering, and recording every second of his downfall. The royal guard, standing just outside the car, remained motionless and expressionless, his posture perfect and unshaken. This indifference only added to Ethan's humiliation, as he realized his attempt to provoke the guard had failed spectacularly. The sound of heavy boots approaching signaled the arrival of the Metropolitan Police. Officers, with stern expressions and radios crackling, quickly took control of the situation. One officer yanked open the driver's door and ordered Ethan out. When Ethan hesitated, the officer grabbed his arm, pulled him from the car, and slammed him against the hood. The crowd erupted in a mix of gasps, laughter, and cheers, their phones still recording. Ethan's friends, who had initially laughed along with his plan, now stood silently, filming his arrest without offering any help. As the officer handcuffed him, Ethan glanced up and saw the royal guard, still standing tall and unaffected, as if the entire incident had never happened. This was the ultimate defeat for Ethan. His attempt to humiliate the guard had only humiliated himself. The incident, captured from every angle, quickly spread across social media, turning Ethan into a global laughingstock. The royal guard, meanwhile, became a symbol of unshakable discipline and professionalism, his composure in the face of chaos standing in stark contrast to Ethan's reckless arrogance. This moment served as a powerful reminder of the consequences of disrespect and the importance of self-control. Ethan Carter's arrest, following his reckless attempt to intimidate a royal guard outside Buckingham Palace, was a spectacle of public humiliation and instant karma. After crashing his rental SUV into the metal barricades, Ethan was left dazed and disoriented, the airbags deflated, and the smell of burnt fabric lingering in the air. The crowd, initially shocked, quickly turned their phones toward him, capturing every moment of his downfall. The royal guard, standing just outside the car, remained motionless and expressionless, his composure unshaken. This stark contrast between Ethan's panic and the guard's calm demeanor only deepened his humiliation. The arrival of the Metropolitan Police marked the next chapter of Ethan's ordeal. Officers, with stern faces and radios crackling, approached the scene. One officer yanked open the driver's door, ordered Ethan out, and when he hesitated, forcefully pulled him from the car. Ethan was slammed against the hood of his wrecked SUV, the cold metal pressing against his cheek as the officer handcuffed him. The crowd, now fully aware of the situation, erupted in a mix of gasps, laughter, and cheers. Someone shouted, "And he's out of here!" while others chanted, "UK! UK!" Ethan's friends, who had initially laughed along with his plan, stood silently in the background, still recording but offering no help. As Ethan was dragged toward the police vehicle, he glanced back at the royal guard, who remained standing tall and unaffected, as if the entire incident had never happened. This indifference was the ultimate defeat for Ethan. His attempt to provoke the guard had only led to his own humiliation. The incident, captured from every angle, quickly went viral on social media, turning Ethan into a global laughingstock. Meanwhile, the royal guard became a symbol of unshakable discipline and professionalism, his composure in the face of chaos standing in stark contrast to Ethan's reckless arrogance. This moment served as a powerful reminder of the consequences of disrespect and the importance of self-control. The royal guard's unshaken composure during Ethan Carter's reckless stunt outside Buckingham Palace became the defining moment of the entire incident. As Ethan's rental SUV crashed into the metal barricades, the guard remained motionless, his posture perfect, and his expression unreadable. While Ethan sat dazed in the driver's seat, the airbags deflating around him, the guard stood tall, as if nothing had happened. This stark contrast between Ethan's panic and the guard's calm demeanor only deepened Ethan's humiliation. The crowd, initially shocked by the crash, quickly turned their attention to the guard, capturing his unwavering discipline on their phones. The guard's commanding "stand back" had not only stopped Ethan in his tracks, but also highlighted the professionalism and training of the Royal Guards. As the Metropolitan Police arrived and arrested Ethan, the guard remained at his post, unaffected by the chaos. Even as Ethan was dragged from the car, slammed against the hood, and handcuffed, the guard did not flinch or glance in his direction. This indifference was the ultimate defeat for Ethan, who had risked everything to provoke a reaction. Instead, the guard's composure became a symbol of unshakable discipline, earning admiration from the crowd and viewers worldwide. The incident, captured from every angle, quickly went viral on social media, with the guard's calm demeanor becoming the focal point of memes and comments. People praised his professionalism, while Ethan became a global laughingstock. The guard's ability to remain unbothered in the face of such recklessness served as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-control and respect. In the end, while Ethan's actions led to his arrest and humiliation, the Royal Guard's composure stood as a testament to the values of discipline and dignity, leaving a lasting impression on everyone who witnessed the event. The Internet's reaction to Ethan Carter's reckless stunt outside Buckingham Palace was swift, brutal, and unforgiving. Within hours of the incident, videos of Ethan crashing his rental SUV into the metal barricades and the Royal Guard's unshaken composure flooded social media platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. The footage, captured by bystanders and Ethan's own friends, quickly went viral, amassing millions of views and sparking a wave of memes, edits, and comments. One popular meme featured a freeze frame of Ethan's panicked face before the crash, captioned, "The exact moment he knew he messed up." Another showed the Royal Guard standing tall while Ethan's car crumpled into the barricades, with the words, "When stupidity meets discipline," superimposed. The incident even made its way into mainstream media, with outlets like BBC News and CNN reporting on the story. Late-night talk show hosts, including Trevor Noah, joked about Ethan's failed attempt to intimidate a Royal Guard, calling it the most British way to fail. The Internet's relentless mockery turned Ethan into a global laughingstock, with comments like, "This man tried to fight a British soldier with a Ford Escape and lost," dominating the conversation. Meanwhile, the Royal Guard became a symbol of unshakable discipline and professionalism, earning admiration from viewers worldwide. For Ethan, the consequences were devastating. His family found out about the incident through social media, adding to his humiliation. His friends, who had initially laughed along with his plan, posted the videos online, further fueling the viral storm. The Internet's ability to immortalize his mistake ensured that Ethan would never live it down, while the Royal Guard, unaffected and unbothered, became a legend. This stark contrast highlighted the power of social media to amplify both shame and admiration, leaving Ethan as a cautionary tale of arrogance and recklessness. Ethan Carter's downfall, following his reckless stunt outside Buckingham Palace, was swift and merciless. After crashing his rental SUV into the metal barricades, Ethan was arrested by the Metropolitan Police, handcuffed, and slammed against the hood of his car in front of a crowd of onlookers. The incident, captured on countless phones, quickly went viral on social media, turning Ethan into a global laughingstock. Memes and edits flooded platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, with captions like, "When stupidity meets discipline," and "This man tried to fight a British soldier with a Ford Escape and lost." News outlets, including BBC and CNN, picked up the story, while late-night hosts like Trevor Noah mocked Ethan's failed attempt to intimidate a royal guard. The internet's relentless mockery ensured that Ethan's humiliation would be immortalized, with his panicked face and the guard's unshaken composure becoming iconic images. Meanwhile, Ethan's family found out about the incident through social media, adding to his shame. His so-called friends, who had recorded the entire ordeal, posted the videos online, further fueling the viral storm. As Ethan sat in a holding cell, his phone buzzed incessantly with notifications, each one a reminder of his global infamy. The internet, with its unforgiving memory, had turned Ethan into a cautionary tale, while the royal guard, standing tall and unbothered, became a symbol of discipline and professionalism. Ethan's reckless actions had not only led to his arrest, but also ensured that his mistake would never be forgotten. Ethan Carter's reckless actions outside Buckingham Palace served as a harsh lesson in humility and the consequences of arrogance. Determined to prove a misguided point, Ethan drove his rental SUV toward a royal guard, believing he could intimidate the guard into reacting. Instead, his plan backfired spectacularly. The guard remained unshaken, issuing a commanding "stand back" that left Ethan panicked and out of control. The resulting crash into metal barricades not only damaged his car, but also led to his immediate arrest by the Metropolitan Police. As Ethan was handcuffed and pinned against the hood of his vehicle, the crowd recorded every moment, ensuring his humiliation would be shared worldwide. The incident quickly went viral, with memes, edits, and comments mocking Ethan's foolishness flooding social media. News outlets and late-night shows amplified the story, turning Ethan into a global laughingstock. Meanwhile, the royal guard, standing tall and unaffected, became a symbol of discipline and professionalism. Ethan's attempt to provoke the guard had only led to his own downfall, highlighting the importance of respect and self-control. His reckless behavior not only resulted in legal consequences, but also ensured that his mistake would be immortalized on the internet, serving as a cautionary tale for others. The story of Ethan Carter's reckless actions outside Buckingham Palace offers profound lessons that resonate deeply, especially for older audiences who value wisdom and life experience. At its core, the incident underscores the importance of respect, discipline, and humility. Ethan's arrogance and lack of respect for the royal guard led to his downfall, reminding us that actions driven by ego often result in consequences we cannot undo. The royal guard's unshakable composure, on the other hand, exemplifies the power of self-control and professionalism, qualities that stand the test of time. For older individuals, this serves as a reminder that true strength lies not in provoking others, but in maintaining dignity and grace under pressure. Additionally, the viral nature of Ethan's humiliation highlights the lasting impact of our choices in today's digital age. It teaches us to act thoughtfully, as our mistakes can be immortalized and shared globally. Ultimately, this story encourages us to live with integrity, treat others with respect, and remember that humility and discipline are timeless virtues that guide us toward a meaningful and respected life.